The number one thing snazzy freelancers do every single time they wrap a project, ask for referrals. Word of mouth is the one thing that will help you boost your credibility as a freelancer and increase your chances of landing new clients more than any other client acquisition method I have seen. Referrals are, so to speak, the holy grail if you want to get more clients, and not just any clients, but actually good ones. And personally, my referral clients as a freelancer have been some of my absolute favorite clients ever because essentially they've been pre-vetted. So if you're not asking for referrals as a freelancer yet, or if it's something that scares you because you're not sure how it exactly works, this one's for you. In this video, let's talk about why referrals are superior and my step-by-step process on how to ask for them, plus an email template as a cherry on top because we want you to like us. Hey, my name is Dea, freelancer, digital business manager, most recently entrepreneur, and as always, you can find sections on the play bar below if you want to skip to a certain part of the video. Your time is precious, so take what you need, and if you want to watch this on 2x, please do. You are encouraged to do so. All right, let's dive in. All right, 3 reasons why referrals are superior. Number 1, potential clients trust referrals so much more than somebody they have no clue about. This is by far the biggest reason why referrals should be so valuable for all freelancers to prioritize. When running a business and trying to convince people to give you money, I'm always thinking of that know, like, trust factor. It's how much someone knows, likes, and trusts you. So when a potential client finds your website from a random Google search or randomly on Facebook or something, they don't really know who you are, what you're capable of, whether you're even a legitimate professional, even though we both know you totally are. So referrals make for much easier client acquisition because that know, like, trust factor is higher because there is some of that trust factor coming through from the person that referred you. So when a client is referred to you by your existing client, they're warmer leads, they've been toasted thoroughly, so you don't have to convince them as much to trust you because there's already that baseline of trust in your business, your professionalism, your skill. The second reason why referrals are awesome are referred leads are essentially pre-qualified for you. So referrals tend to come from people who are familiar with who you are, what you do, how you do it. They probably have an understanding of the kind of client you're looking for. So by pre-qualified, I mean these referrals have essentially been checked already, run through some sort of filter by someone else, and are probably going to be a better fit for you than some random potential red flag person off the street. And the third reason is referrals make your client look good too. So we often think of referrals as a favor a client can do for us, but flip that conversation. If a client has other business clients or colleagues who ask for advice, like, oh, I really need help with social media, I really need help with business management, and they can point to someone, you, who can solve their problems, giving a referral makes them look good, makes them look so good, makes them look plugged in, makes them look like somebody they can depend on to give good recommendations. So keep that in mind. Like, referrals are not just for you, referrals are ultimately the win-win-win for everyone. You win, client wins, brand new client wins. All right, you're sold on the idea of referrals. Perfect. Everything's going according to plan. But now what? How do you ask for them? Because while sure, sometimes you have an incredible client who refers you out unprompted, which incredible client, but most of the time you'll have to ask for referrals for you to get them. So let us go through step by step what goes into asking for referrals, the pre-asking part and the post-asking part to ensure that you have the highest chance of success. So the first step is to do a good job and potentially over-deliver. This is a non-negotiable. Before you ask for any referral, ensure you are actually doing your part. Delight your clients first. Be professional, be reliable, do what you say you're going to do, and then some. Going above and beyond is a great way to leave a client glowing and eager to refer you. The worst would be to do a mediocre or subpar job and then roll up and be like, hey, you got any referrals for me? We're not about that here. So make sure you're doing a good job on this project for a client, especially if you see like, ooh, this client has a really good network. I better really blow them away so that they're excited to refer me out to all their cool business friends. All right, the next step is to follow up after you wrap up a big project and ask for feedback. I always ask for feedback before I ask for a referral. So ask how you did, if there's anything you can do differently to make working with you a total dream in the future. And personally, I like to do this after every big project wraps or like a big launch for a client, you know, when they're feeling that win of hiring me, or if that doesn't really work for the type of service you have, then do it at a regular interval of time, like every 6 months, for example. All right, now that you've had some feedback, you've worked on a few things, now it's time to actually ask for the referral. So I don't ask for a referral within like the first 2 months of working with a client. I normally like to wait until we've both gotten like a little bit more used to each other. They understand how I work. They understand why you're brilliant and all that good stuff. So now it's time to ask for the referral. So personally, I send this as an email just so it's more formal than asking, let's say on a call or via Slack where they may forget or may get buried or something like that. And don't just ask for a referral, but really make it easy for them to give you one, which leads me to my next point. The next step is to make it easy for the client to refer you. If giving you a referral takes them a lot of extra time and effort and figuring out what you do, how you refer it, what your services are, what your packages are, they probably won't do it. So be clear about what you do, who you work with, explain the kind of leads you're looking for in plain terms, and let clients know how and where they can send referrals. Should they send them to your email, your website, portfolio, your LinkedIn? Should they book a call? If you don't tell your clients specifically who you're looking for, it might be a waste of time, okay? And if you want to significantly increase your chances of getting a referral, by the way, you might want to incentivize them by offering them a reward as a thank you, aka creating a referral scheme for your freelance business. I always do this, so I usually offer 20% on the first month of an ongoing retainer or 5 to 10% of a one-time project if the person they refer hires me. So as an example, if someone referred me a digital business manager client and that person signed me on for a $2,000 a month ongoing retainer, I would then pay out $400 one time as a thank you to that person for the referral. If someone brought me on for a one-time project that cost $3,000, so not ongoing, I would pay out $300 one time as a thank you, because retainer is obviously way more valuable to me because it's long-term and the lifetime value of that client is much higher than a one-time project. So I highly recommend having a scheme because you also do want to incentivize them, not just like be like, oh, you're gonna get something for it, but also, if they introduce you to someone amazing, they deserve a bit of a kickback for that. So obviously those percentages are just my personal ones. You can do whatever feels right for you, for your business, what you can afford, your profit, all of that stuff. So just keep that in mind that that's what I do, just to give you numbers, but you can do whatever you want to do. And I highly recommend putting together a referral scheme. And like I mentioned, there's going to be an email template linked below. It's free. You can grab it. It kind of like works through some of the things I would personally say in an email asking for a referral, but of course you can adjust it to be however you want it to be. Just make sure you are giving them that clarity on what you do, what you do, who you do it for, and how they can refer you. That's the most important thing to give clarity on. The next step is to say thank you. Once clients offer a referral or forward your email to somebody, make sure to say a big fat thank you, right? Even if it's just a small email, always acknowledge referrals when you get them. A personalized handwritten card will go a long way in making that referral happen again and again. It's really you taking that time to be like, thank you so much. Like, this means a lot to my business. It means a lot to my freelancing livelihood and everything like that. Another thing you could do is send them a little gift. If you need some inspiration on what gifts to buy your freelance clients, I have a video on that, of course, because I am a gift-giving aficionado. I love it. So I'll link that in the top right corner. The next step is to follow up. So give your clients some time to see results from the assets you've provided. If you just, if you still have things going on, you can then follow up in 30 days for projects that take a bit of time to see results. Plus, following up should be part of your referral strategy anyway. Maybe your client doesn't know anyone in need of your services right now, or they get busy, they forget, but maybe in a month, in 6 months, or even a year from now, they might. So make sure that you are following up regularly to stay top of mind. All right, lastly, keep track of your referrals, right? You could either use a simple Google Sheet or an Airtable or a Notion to create a little database of your clients and who you have asked for referrals from. So track your referrals to know who your client has referred and whether or not they have converted. All right, here are 5 final best practices when it comes to getting referrals. Number 1, ask for referrals while they're hot. So in most cases, you'll want to ask for a referral as soon as you finish the project. For example, after big successes, after a launch, or in the case of retainer clients, as soon as they compliment your work after a few months. Asking for a referral right away at that peak high point ensures that the experience is still fresh in their mind and they feel connected to you. They connect your value to your skill set. They connect your value to how well their business is doing, so they're more likely to refer you and to have something specific to speak to when they do talk about you. Like, oh, so-and-so just helped me make a 6-figure launch or something like that. The second tip is to make it personal. Don't just send a broad message to a bunch of people, CCing everybody, but reach out to each client directly, either by email or if you have your phone number and you talk regularly on the phone, that would be great too. The more personal your request, the more likely your request will actually be remembered. And I know this might feel a bit tedious, but I promise it's so worth it to make it personal. You know, mention details of the project together, mention how much you loved working with them. All of that stuff will really go the extra mile to be like, hey, I took my time to ask you for this. This is not just kind of a dear sir, madam, vague email template kind of thing. And of course, one of the biggest tips that I already mentioned, which I think makes the biggest difference as to whether people will properly refer you and take that time to do it, is the rewards. Everyone loves a gift, and when we receive something, we're far more inclined to return that favor. Your clients are no different. If you did a great job, your client is probably more than happy to give you a referral, sure, but this doesn't mean you can't provide them with something in return to just say thank you, right? Like, these gifts don't have to be expensive. They can be as simple as a handwritten thank you card, or just, you can even give them a discount on their next invoice. That's also very, very huge incentive, because that's not just giving them money, that's being like, you're gonna save money, which depending on what your client is like, that might be more valuable to them as well. Another thing is use your network to give back, right? Client relationships are a two-way street, so why not refer people to them as well? In doing so, you encourage your client to do the same, reciprocity. And clients are not the only source of referrals. Fellow freelancers, colleagues, they can also refer people to you. Not every client you talk to will be a good fit for you. So when you refer those people to others, it invites them to refer people to you. Win-win for everyone. A client finds a better lead, someone else their dream gig, and you feel awesome for making it happen. And the next time somebody's not a fit for them, they might refer you, right? So there's a lot of benefit as a freelancer also to make friends with people who offer different skill sets. Like, as a digital business manager, I have copywriters I refer, graphic designers I refer, web developers I refer, because I want to know good people to send to my clients, because I know these people will make my clients happy, and my client will be happy with me because I know good quality people, right? And these people, they also refer me to their clients. So really try to see if you can make that little network, if you will, of really awesome freelancers that can all refer to each other. And of course, be consistent and repetitive. Asking referrals shouldn't be a one-time thing. Your clients meet new people all the time. 6 months ago, they may not have known someone to refer to you, but today they might. So create a calendar, create that tracker, send referral request emails to your clients on a regular basis. You can find some awesome people that way. Referrals can be powerful. That's how I wrote it in my script. Powerful for you as a freelancer. They help you find creme de la creme clients, keep those invoices flowing, which is what we want, and get you to that too good to be true freelance business you're after. So onwards, upwards to referrals. If you have any other tips that you would like to share on landing referrals, please let us know below so we can all benefit from your awesome experience as well. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Okay, bye!